Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to dive into the world of whole numbers and properties of whole numbers. Don't worry, it's super simple and by the end of this video, you will be a whole numbers expert. We will learn what whole numbers are, their properties. Okay, so whole number. A set of whole numbers include natural number and zero and we represent it by W. Okay, capital W. Whole numbers do not include fractions, decimals or negative integers. As you can easily see on the number line here, there is no fraction, decimal or negative integer. Okay, so what's next? Now, properties of whole numbers. There are total 5 properties of whole numbers: closure, commutative, associative, identity, distributive property. Okay, we will take a look on all of them one by one. So let's start closure property. The sum and product of two whole numbers is always a whole number. Okay, for example, 7 and 3 both are whole numbers and their addition is also whole number and their product is also a whole number. Now, next is commutative property. The sum and the product of two whole numbers remains the same even after interchanging the order of the numbers. So as you can easily see, 4 plus 5 is equals to 9 and 5 plus 4 is equals to also 9, right? And if we do their product, 4 into 5 is equals to 20 and 5 into 4 is equals to 20. Okay, so what's next? Associative property. The sum or product of any three whole numbers remains the same even if the grouping of numbers is changed. See, for example, there is 3 plus 4 plus 6. So when we add 4 plus 6, it comes 10. So 3 plus 10 is equals to 13. But next, in right hand side, 3 plus 4 plus 6. So 3 plus 4, 7 and 7 plus 6 is equals to 13. So result is same, right? And like this in product, 3 into 2 into 6. So 3 into 12 will be 36 and now right hand side 3 into 2 into 6. So it would be 6 into 6 is equals to 36, right? So result is same. Okay, so the sum or product remains the same. Okay, now identity. We divide identity into two parts: additive identity and multiplicative identity. Okay, so what is additive identity? When a whole number is added to 0, it remains unchanged. For example, like 2 plus 0 is equals to 2. You add any whole number to 0, it always remains unchanged, right? And for multiplicative identity, when a whole number is multiplied by 1, it remains unchanged. For example, 4 product 1 is equals to 4. Alright? So, it is very easy and interesting property, right? So, what's next? Next is distributive property. So, let's take a look. In this property, the multiplication is distributive over addition. See, it means if A, B, C are three whole numbers, then A multiply B plus C is equals to A multiply B plus A multiply C, right? For example, A 1, B 2 and C is equals to 3. Then left hand side, let's solve A. So 1 multiply 2 plus 3. So 1 multiply 5 is equals to 5. And then we solve right hand side. So it also comes 5. Okay. So isn't it interesting? Okay. So next is why our whole numbers are important. Okay. So whole numbers are used in everyday life, from counting objects to keeping track of time and money, right? So, if you are counting apples and playing a game or calculating the numbers of students in a class, you are using whole numbers, right? When you go shopping and buy 3 apples, you are using whole numbers. You might also add up the cost to make sure you have enough money or not, right? So we use whole numbers in daily life. Okay, so that's all for whole numbers and their properties and use in daily life. Okay, so next is, here is your final challenge. Okay, you have to solve it. All right, which of the following expressions shows the commutative property of multiplication? Okay, you have to answer it which option is correct here. Okay, all right, so comment